What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So week 5 of the Alliance is in the books. We are on to week number 6. So I want to kind of recap week 5 for you guys. I'm going to do this video a little bit different. Normally I go through and talk about each game, give the stats, key players, things like that. I kind of want to condense it down a little bit. Not that I think that you guys don't necessarily enjoy those stats, but I want to try something different with you. So first up, I just want to go through the scores. So first game, we had Orlando Apollos at Birmingham Iron. This game was a battle basically for the top of the East. Orlando came away with a victory, 31-14. Wasn't close at all in this one. Next up, we saw the San Diego Fleet take on the Salt Lake Stallions. This was probably the most exciting game of the week. Went down to the wire, back and forth the whole way. Looked like Salt Lake was going to come away with the victory, but with time expiring, San Diego ended up kicking the game winner. They won 27-25. Sunday's matchups. First matchup was the Atlanta Legends at the Memphis Express. Another one of those games that everybody, I mean, you could have flipped a coin and you would have probably had a better shot at picking the winner in this one. Atlanta came with a victory though, 23-20. Another clutch field goal by the Legends kicker. They came away with that victory. Last game though of week 5 was the San Antonio Commanders at the Arizona Hotshots. This game was crazy as well. We really had a crazy week. Lots of good games. The only one that really, this game was basically out of hand at halftime. Commanders were up 26-0. The final in it though, Commanders were able to pull it off 29-25. So I'm going to go ahead and throw up the current standings for this week. So as you can see, 5 weeks into it, Orlando's sitting at the top of the East at 5-0. The Commanders and the Fleet are tied in the West. West is shaping up to be very, very competitive. The East, it's really coming down to a race for that second playoff spot. But guys, a little sidebar. I want to be able to give back to you guys. So I've really been thinking for the last few weeks actually of how I can do that. So I want to run kind of a giveaway. I'm going to give you the details on it. It's going to be a little tricky, so to speak, because I'm not actually going to tell you the item that I'm going to get you. I really want to buy a piece of apparel from whoever the winner is, whatever their favorite team is. You just reach out to me. I'll connect with you. Tell me what your favorite team is, and I will get you a piece of apparel, whether it be a hat or shirt. It just depends on what's in stock because, well, let's face it, this merchandise has really flown off the shelves. So some things are in stock, some things are out of stock. So I'm going to let it run for a week. So next week, whenever I come out with my takeaway for week 6, I will announce the winner in that video. So I hope you stuck around this long because I'm going to give you the details of the giveaway right now. So obviously, first thing, you got to be subscribed to my channel. Do me a favor and turn that bell notification on. Have to like this video, as well as you have to leave me a comment in the comment section. Those are the 3 things, guys. I really would appreciate it if you would check out my Instagram and Facebook. Give me a follow on that. But for the contest, be subscribed to my YouTube channel with the bell notification on. Hit the like button for me, and you got to leave a comment below. All right, enough of that. Let me get to my 5 takeaways for week 5. So it's week 5. I'm going to give you 5 takeaways. So first takeaway, the Commanders game. I'm just going to start with them because, I'm a Commanders fan, so let's just start there. I was very impressed with the first 2 halves of football. They were 26-0, so pitched a shutout in the first 2 quarters, looked really good. Woodside looked like he was finally getting his legs under him. His reads were crisp. However, tale of 2 halves, so to speak. So Commanders got outscored 25-3 in the second half. That's huge. If it wasn't for that field goal, they lose the game basically. But that's my big takeaway. They have to find a way to finish. They looked really good in the first half, and then they let a team come back in and creep up and almost beat them. But they found a way to win. That's what's most important. But I would like to see them keep the accelerator down for a full 4 quarters. On to takeaway number 2. So, takeaway number 2, we're going to go to the Atlanta Legends Memphis Express game. Really impressed with their kicker, Koo. He's the MVP for me. This is the second week that it's been basically on his leg for them to pull out the victory. He came in clutch again. I know he had some struggles with the Chargers, and that's kind of why he was out of the NFL and in this league. But I definitely think that he's making a case for him to go back into the NFL. On to number 3. So, storyline in this one, guys. Of course, you know Birmingham got blown out by Orlando. Luis Perez actually got benched in this game. They brought on Keith Price. He came in, helped them score the 14 points that they had. Luis Perez, though, guys, for all the hype that's been around him, he hasn't thrown a single touchdown this season. So that's worth noting. Definitely a storyline that we're going to want to keep our eyes on going forward. Like I said, that second spot in the East is really, it's coming down to a 1-spot race. Orlando, they're pretty well locking up that top spot. So, going to be really important for Birmingham to right the ship, so to speak, and get going. So we'll see if the changing of the guard at quarterback helps them do that. Number 4, I'm gonna touch base on the Salt Lake Stallions. I kind of feel bad for them because they're a lot better team than what their record shows. I wrote down Stallions are a mystery because you never know what you're gonna get. It looked like that they had come back and beat San Diego late, but San Diego was able to, basically on one play, I think it was a 45-ish yard completion that basically set up the field goal to win. That's after their offense drove all the way down the field, got the touchdown late, and got the 2-point conversion, but they still found a way to basically give the game away. They had it in their grasp. They had pulled off the upset, or the comeback, so to speak, and couldn't finish. So I'm interested to see, can they find a way to win those games where it's in the balance? Again, their defense, I think they have the pieces. They're a lot better than what their record shows. But like I said, they're at the bottom of the West, and they definitely have some work to do. They have to find a way to get in the win column. And last, can anyone catch the Apollos? That question, I think, will be one that everyone is asking. I don't know that they will finish the season undefeated. I think they may have a mishap here or there. If you look back, Memphis went toe-to-toe with them, and that was basically without Mettenberger starting the entire game. Now, it's not to say Mettenberger, if he would have started that game, that they would have won, but Memphis definitely went toe-to-toe with them. So it's not like every team that they've went up against, they've just blown the doors off of. San Antonio played them very close as well until late in the 4th quarter. And there we go again. That ties back into Commanders got to find a way to finish the game. But they don't play San Antonio again, or they won't see San Antonio again unless both of those teams make it to the championship, which is a possibility. But my money's on Memphis being able to give them the best run for the money. That's my 5 takeaways for this one, guys. Don't forget, be sure, get in that comment section, subscribe, like the video. That way you get entered into this awesome giveaway. I want to give back to you guys. I thank you so much. Without you, none of this is possible. You make it worth my while. That's all I got for this one, though, guys. I'm out.